Been too bad.
Like the groundwork for the next battle.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of groundwork.
All of the fixing.
All right. I'm not dissing it. I'm just saying. All right. So tell me this. What's the probability that if I picked one card of a deck of cards, I would get a king? What's the probability that I would get a king?
4 out of 52.
I love it. Do you understand why somebody would say 1 out of 4? Don't look at me like that's not right. Just think about it for a second. Why would somebody say 1 out of 4? That's a wrong answer. It's a very wrong answer. But why would they say that? There's 4 kings, and I'm asking to pick one of them. But unfortunately for them, how many other things could happen? A lot, right? So you're not just picking from 4 cards. You're picking out of 52. Out of 52 cards, there are 4 that match what you're looking for. That's why if I said, what's probably getting the King of Hearts, for example? 1 out of 52. So there's a 4 times higher chance of getting any king, of course, because there's 4 times as many any kings than there are King of Hearts. This is one of those. All right, I like it. So, what's the probability now that I pick a king, given that it's a club? Let me write that straight for them. Careful now. Yeah. Okay, I'm with you. 1 out of who? Be careful. Yeah. What is it that's given? What do I know about this card? It's a club. I love it. So the biggest mistake people make on a given, on a conditional probability, is you put the wrong thing on the bottom. Read it in English. King, given that it's a... Okay, I know it's a club, so it's out of the number of clubs, because I know that's what happened. So it's out of 13. Now, what goes on top? Why 1? There's 1 king that is clubs. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to organically allow you to create the formula that we just used in general. So what the formula is not, man, I wrote all that and that was all I wanted to do. All right. I'll get over it. What the formula for this, let's look at king given club. It's not this. Let me let that soak in. Don't even write this, please. Don't write this yet. We're gonna adjust this to make it right. Why is this not right?
Because it's the probability of the king. All kings.
See, this would be 4 out of 13, right?
Yeah.
I know it's probability, but the over 52s would cancel. Please don't worry about that. I don't know if you guys see what I'm talking. The number of kings or the number... No, it's not right. It should be... And why was it only 1? Because there's only 1 card that is this and this. So the right formula is probably that it's king and club out of probably its clubs. The word clubs is weird if you write it out. The Chicago clubs. How you guys? So in general, the only way. So let me show it to you this way. Here's the formula. Let me show it to you this way, and then I'll show it to you in a more visual way. The formula, the official general formula. Probably if anything given something else, the bottom has to be what's given. Now let that be easy. That's the easy part. The bottom has to be the total things it could have been, and I'm given that it was B, so the bottom's got to be related to B. And the only way it could be also A is if it was in B to start with. So the only way it could have been a king is if it was a clubs to start with. That's why the top is king and clubs. So let me give it to you a visual way. Have you guys ever seen Venn diagram? I like that. I get yep and I get what? So here's all my A's. And here's all my B's. So it could be, here's all the kings, and here's all the clubs, right? So if that was true, if I had, focus on this, if that was kings and this was clubs, what's that? It's not a king, not a club. So it could be like a 7 of hearts. Yeah, because it's not a king and it's not a club. I like it. Cool. So what's this? King of clubs. There's only one thing in there. I like it. So what is this then in general? What is this area here? Yeah, this is A and B. It's everything that's both A and B. So watch. If I want to know what's probably A given B. So given that B happened, let me shade B in. There's what happened. That's what happened. B happened. It was a club. I know that happened. Whatever it is. Given that it was a man that got off the bike. Or given that it was a Harley Davidson. Was probably a man. I mean, that kind of thing. So I know it was B. How could it be A? Well, it couldn't be this one, could it? The only ones that would actually still work for A would be the ones that are in here. So it's going to be, on the bottom is going to be what it could be. And on the top is going to be everything that matches what I'm looking for. And I had to throw all them out, so the only way it could be A is if it was the A that was in B, the A and B piece. This is our first little official formula. Oh, I woke somebody up. You better write that bad boy down. This is the conditional probability, given probability. I like it. And there will obviously be, oh shit, let me write it up higher. So it's up there. Lock it. Okay, that's all I had today. That's pretty good. So we'll just keep going Wednesday. Anybody not get their test back?
I'm so tired.